the current Poet Laureate of New York's Nassau County. Everyone, put your hands together for Alan.
That's fine. It's fine. I'm going to start off with some music.
I could do my phone, but it's
Definitely some songs.
Alan.
What's up?
Hey!
Nice to see you all.
Yeah, it's great. Thank you.
I don't know. I love it. Nothing like a good room full, a small room full of good people. I think that's the seed of.
It's better than It's better than a small room. It's better than a good room full of small people.
That's possible.
Big people, but small ones.
Well, that's even
For
worse.
a few permutations of that line. So I want to say thanks, Pete, and thanks, George, for inviting me. George is an amazing poet, and many of you know that, or maybe you just met him now. Check out his album, Resurrection Song. It's you can get it on Spotify. A while back, he told me, he asked me, he said, "Hey, what do you think about some sort of musical collaboration?" Went back and forth a little bit, and sent me some poems from the book. And this one poem, Pete, really stuck out to me. So I kind of composed some music for it. I think it's a great poem, and I just tried to honor it with making some music behind it. You know what I mean? So I'm going to play that, and it's great that you're here, George, because I've never actually played it in person for you. So much love, man. Yeah. Going to make sure this thing doesn't twist away in the middle of it. Will you stay? Do not fear the tongue-tied Gabriella sitting here beside me. The long, sorrowful vow. He is my guardian angel, my loyal companion. He's kept me out of the hostile planet. Pete's the name. He's got spine, you see. Who else has stuck with me on the long trail to nowhere? Nobody. Especially after a night of long and serious drinking. I stink like a black bear with a 3-day beard and bee-stung disposition. Who else would pull me up out of a ditch and call me lucky? Besides Pete, so. Well, He has lips like rope and breath like raw honey. But he's also my only friend. And loyalty counts for something in this upside down world. Anyhow, payment owed is payment earned. In blood or ruder currencies. Especially after 2 a.m. when the dancing girls have all gone home. And it's just me and Pete and the barkeep, you see. Counting out the till. We're counting out the till. Counting out the till. Counting out the till. And all the last chance saloons of America. It's a pretty damn good fucking poem, George. Thanks, man. I'm gonna pull out. What are you in? Yeah, it's gonna mute it. You're good. Oh, it may not have been the one, but that's all right. Didn't hurt anyone too bad, I hope. I'm gonna leave this right over here. Well. To me, I was saying it before, but I think the open mic is, well, I don't know, it's like the heart of everything. In terms of creativity, music, poetry, song, comedy, you name it, I think it's, it's just sort of where it starts, right here. Get the room together, and it happens. This is the poem for everyone. I gotta take off my glasses to read. It's like the other way around. Everyone, the apartment upstairs is unlocked and empty except for a live microphone plugged into a box of reverb so that the echo grows wings around you when you step up to it and breathe. Everyone, the sound is for you to consider your alliances, your hopes, your every secure meandering away from your screens in the dark that nobody hears. That nobody is also everyone, else or otherwise, in love and looking for space in a world so over it and up against it every day. Take the stairs, everyone, better for your heart. Make the necessary preparations for some part in what's forever transformation. There's surge still in these lines, and aim yet in the scope of its reach, which might seem every fear you've yet to fear, and every crowded this way and that. Everyone, what you may find there in the room not too far away and just above you will be bliss. Wrap all your arms around it and hold on to your life. We are nothing if not directions for each other.
Yeah.
I wrote this poem a while ago when we were collecting, I wrote this poem a while ago. A friend of mine, Alan Semerdjian, is a guitar player from Vancouver. Was Lou Reed's last guitar player in his last few years of touring. And Alan is also Armenian like me, and we were trying to assemble this book of poems about the Armenian genocide, which was a dark, majorly dark corridor of history, early 20th century. And I contributed this poem to a collection. It's called The Serpent and the Crane, which had like a viral moment for a while when it's a little kind of hard to believe, but the poem was like posted by, of all people, Kim Kardashian, like sort of tweeted about it. It's kind of crazy. She's Armenian. And it was like one of those moments where like my students were calling me like, what is going on right now? This collection. And it's also because it's such a strange, weird collection of abstract poems. It was a very odd moment in time. I almost don't believe it happened. But one of the poems that Aram and I put together in the anthology is called Like a Sad Monster. It's one of mine, but there are poems by other writers too. So I want to read that one for you. And it was about the Armenian genocide, but I think it has legs, you know what I mean? I think it really can fit to other types of, you know, things that are happening, not just in the 20th century as well, but before and after. Like a sad monster. Like a sad monster in search of grief, like the weathered ruins of pagan temples, like the body on fire without fire, a million screaming numbers without their charts, like a hole in the earth afraid of burial, like magic without a professor, like blame and its surrogate parents, like the deputy of a faceless town of pyre after pyre, like incomprehensible ignitions, like a lover going against his love, like another going towards his love, like his love alone and needing to be alone, like the neglectful farmer who pursues lust instead of harvest, night instead sun, like a pirate, a thief, a murderer, a ghost, like all the mischief in the world put to sleep in a box next to one irreconcilable act, the reverberating tentacles of that act, the play that never ends, the seat that is unbearable, like the curtain, dark red curtain that will eventually fall and perhaps not rise again, not open again. We continue to believe what is unbelievable, continue to do what is unthinkable.
Yeah. Woo!
I guess I'll finish with this one. This is, my father passed away a few years ago. This is for him. And quiet man and a dry cleaner. I think the poem said it all. Maybe the beautiful one. The Hole in the Night. I think it's also about writing too. Those of you who are all writers here, most of us, right? The hole in the night. My father had a hole in the night into which he would walk and disappear for a few hours. I mostly knew where he was, so it wasn't the space that drew me in, but the idea of it, like a door in a part of the mind pushed open. Every night, like clockwork, without any need of repair, for years. He was betting. He was honest. And there was nothing else left for him except those horses and the smoky conversations mostly men have when almost everything else is put away. When I think about it, I imagine how young we both were. He feeling his way around fatherhood, and me just coming to understand the ways in which men walk out of relationships but never leave, or at least the idea of it, which I have probably kept too close my entire life, and which I hear in the part of the mind pushed open when I'm filling the hole with words.
Yeah.
Thank you, it's my pleasure to be here with you all. God bless.